Hi children, remaining functional groups. Today we will discuss aldehydes. Aldehydes. Aldehyde functional group CHO. Aldehyde. And its suffix name is al. In the starting two letters L al. Aldehydes. Okay. And the prefix name is actually in most of the cases we used formyl. Commonly used oxo because another functional group is that is ketones. Ketones functional group is R C double bond O R. R C double bond O R means R means any alkyl groups. Simply write like this: C double bond O C. Between two carbon atoms, C double bond O group is present. Okay, but for the aldehyde, here also C double bond O is present. One side is carbon, means here this one is attached to the one carbon, and another side is hydrogen is present. Another side is hydrogen is present. So this is aldehyde. One side hydrogen and another side is carbon for C double bond O. Okay, but for ketone, both sides are carbons for present attached to the C double bond O. That's why both aldehydes and ketones simply called as carbonyl compounds. Aldehydes and ketones are called carbonyl compounds. Okay na? Carbonyl compounds, because both aldehydes and ketones contain C double bond O. And also we know that but once check the prefix name for aldehydes oxo, for ketones oxo. But aldehyde suffix name is al, but ketone suffix name is ketones own, not one, only one, own. Suffix name is one. These two are carbonyl compounds. Okay. Next one, ethers. Ethers means between two carbon atoms, oxygen is present. COC. This is the ethers. Ethers. Okay. Ethers suffix name is oxy because between two carbon atoms oxygen is present, so oxy. But prefix name is alkoxy. Alkoxy means generally this is first carbon. So this one, for this first carbon attached alkyl group and oxygen, that's why alkoxy. Alkoxy. Next one, nitriles. Nitriles functional group is CN. Cyanide group is cyanide group. Cyanide's IUPAC name is nitriles. Suffix name is nitrile and prefix name is cyano. Next one, amines. Amines are coming from the amine. Sorry, you know that ammonia. What is ammonia? NH3. This is ammonia. In that one hydrogen is replaced by any alkyl group. So simply RNH2. This is called primary amine. Okay. So for example, R is CH3 NH2. This is methyl amine. Similarly, if two hydrogens are replaced by two alkyl groups, R2NH. This is called secondary amine. If three hydrogens are replaced by three alkyl groups, this is called tertiary amine. If actual hydrogen contains one lone pair, this lone pair is donated to the anything, then it is simply R4N plus. Means for example, it is donated to the any R plus any carbon, any cation, then it forms R4N plus. This is called quaternary quaternary amine. Primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary amine. So simple representation is bond NH. Here bond means it is attached to the any carbon, any alkyl, methyl, ethyl, propyl, anything. Okay, amine suffix name is amine, prefix name is amino. Prefix name is amino, right? Next functional groups. Thioethers. We know that ethers COC, between two carbon atoms one oxygen is present. But in thioethers one sulfur is present. Thio is coming in place of sulfur. If oxygen is replaced by sulfur, those are called thio. So simply it is CSC type. Next one, nitro compounds. These two are having similar molecular formula, but the arrangement of the atoms are different. Nitro compounds are NO2, but alkyl nitrides, not nitriles. Nitriles means CN. This is nitrides. Alkyl nitrides RONO. It is also looks like NO, but the bond formation is different. RNO2 means RN double bond O, and nitrogen oxygen forms a coordinate covalent bond. This is RNO2. But here RONO. So what is the difference between these two means? Here R means alkyl group. Alkyl group means any carbon is there. For this carbon directly nitrogen is attached. This nitrogen is directly attached to the carbon in nitro compounds. But in alkyl nitrides, for this carbon, oxygen is directly attached. That is the difference between the two. Next, alkyl isocyanate. Cyanate means CN. Isocyanate means NC. Reverse. And in this one, in NC bond formation, one coordinate covalent bond is present. Next, sulfuric acids. RSO3H. SO3H. Functional group is present, that is called sulfuric acids. Next one, amines. Amines are CH double bond NH. So if CH double bond NH bond is attached to the carbon, it is called amines. Okay, right? These are the extra functional groups. Okay, but I will give one most important functional groups listed and their suffix names and also prefix names, right? Next one, cyclic ethers. Cyclic ethers. In cyclic ethers, oxygen present in the ring. Simply, this is cyclic ether. This is also cyclic ether. Actually, if here oxygen is not present, it looks like this is on cyclic 1, 2, 3 cyclopropane. But this is cyclic ether, right? Next, lactones. Lactones are cyclic. Lactones are cyclic esters. Cyclic esters. Lactones are cyclic esters. In lactones are cyclic esters. Cyclic esters means C double bond O COO present in ring. COO present in ring. Okay, and suffix name is lactones na. So olide, OLIDE, olide. Okay, one example for this one. Okay, Nana. This is the function group COO. The functional group contains one carbon. So 1, 2, 3. So total how many carbons present in this one? 3 carbons are present. So 3 carbons present means propanolide. Propanolide. Okay, Nana? But write 3 here. Propanolide. LID. Propanolide. Why are you writing 3 means between 1 and 3 this functional group is present. That's why it is 3 propanolide. One, two, three, 4. So this is 4 butanolide. 4 butanolide. Okay, Nana? Right. Next one, lactam or cyclic amides. In this one, C double bond O NH group present in the ring. Present in the ring. Okay. And suffix name is amide. O-I-M-I-D-E. Amide. Okay. And a similar type for I'll explain lactones. Similar to this one also. NH C double bond O. So 1, 2, 3. 3 propanamide. 3 propanamide. And you can write 4 butanamide. Okay. These are the functional groups. Almost all functional groups I covered. But in those, some are most important and repeated, but we have to practice all the functional groups. For some functional groups, suffix and prefix names both are important, but for some functional groups only name and identification of functional group is only important. Okay, so functional groups completed. Now, the simplified form of suffix and prefix names and important functional groups. Now main functional groups: carboxylic acid, sulfonic acid, ester, acyl halide, amide, nitride, aldehyde, ketone. Okay, first one, carboxylic acid, prefix name and suffix name. Carboxy, and suffix name, main name is oic acid. Oic acid. Next, second one, sulfonic acid, sulfo and sulfonic acid. Sulfo, prefix name is sulfo and suffix name is sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acid. Next, ester. For ester, alkoxycarbonyl, carbonyl, and one more name is also there, that is for ester, carboloxy. Carboloxy. Two names are there. For this is for ester. This is for ester. For ester, alkyl OH. Remember this one, OH. OH is most important. For ester, suffix name is OH. And COX. COX means alkyl halide. Halocarbonyl. For this one also, one more name is there, that is haloformite. Okay, important names. Next, COX suffix name is OL halide. OL halide. Right. Next, CONH2, amide. Amide, carbamide. For suffix name, amide only. Amide only. Next, cyanide, nitride. Sorry, prefix name is cyano. Suffix name is nitride. Nitride. Okay. Next, CHO. Formyl. Aldo also used. Aldo, ALDO, aldo. But for suffix name, main name is all. For our ketones, main name is one. Where we want ketone, last two letters. And keto or oxo. For this one, keto or oxo. For this one also we are using oxo. I will explain to you. Okay, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in those some are most important. 1, 2, 3. Repeated. These 6 are important. Next, OH. Hydroxy. Ol. Main name is ol. OH means alcohols. Next one, thioalcohols. SH. Mercepto. But in rare cases, it is asked in rare cases. And thiol. Next, NH2. Amine. Okay, this one, these two are important, right? So every student must be by heart main name and as a substitution name. Main name and a substitution name. Okay. Now, priority order. Right. Functional group priority order. Which functional group is the main functional group? Carboxylic acids. Next, COOH, carboxylic acid. Next, SO3H, sulfuric acid. Next, what is this one? Anhydride. Actually, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are derivatives of carboxylic acids. First carboxylic acid, next sulfuric acid. Okay. Next, anhydride, ester, acyl halide, amide. After combination of derivatives of carboxylic acids, next, CN means actually cyanide group, but nitrides, it is commonly used as nitride. Aldehyde, ketone. Actually, aldehyde and ketone, these two are carbonyl compounds. Next, alcohol. pH means phenyl group, means PHOH means phenyl group contains OH group, means that is phenol. Actually, phenol is on benzene, on hydrogen is replaced by OH. This is called phenol. Alcohol, phenol, thioalcohol. These three are taken as the same category, same priority, because these three are not present in the same compound. Next, amines. Lastly, alkenes and alkynes. Alkenes means double bond. Alkynes means triple bond. Generally, for substitutions, alkyne, phenyl. Phenyl means if any benzene ring is acts as a substitution. Chlorine, bromine, nitro group, and ethers. Of course, these are not most important, but this priority order is most important. Now I will explain to you how to write the IUPAC nomenclature of the compound. Right? I already given some checking order. Based on the checking order, we can explain the how to write the IUPAC nomenclature of the given compounds. What is that one, sir? Very simple. First one. Checking order. What is the checking order? first functional group is present or not. If functional group is present, based on the functional group, we can give the numbering from the given functional group. If functional group is not present, check the multiple bonds. If multiple bonds are present, give the numbering based on multiple bond. Last one, substitution. Based on this one, give the numbering. For the numbering, we have to give the, for the numbering, after identification of functional group or multiple bond or substitution, give the numbering based on that one. And identify the long chain. After that, but the long chain must be contain either functional group, either multiple bond or substitution. Okay. After completed long chain identification, give the name. Give the name means for name one order is given to you. That is in your architecture technique. First substitutions, next number of carbons, next bond type, last one is functional group. But in substitutions again two types, those are prefix. Substitution means prefix and bond type and functional groups means suffix. All given to you. Based on that one, we have to write the names. Now I will write the so many types are there. First one straight chain hydrocarbons. Next branched chain hydrocarbons. Next if multiple bond present, how to give the name. Next after multiple bond substitution both are present, how to give the numbering, how to give the name. Next if functional group is present, how to give the name. Now we will explain the IUPAC nomenclature examples. Okay. Now IUPAC. First compound CH4 is given to you. What is this compound? Sir, it is very simple, sir. First checking. Functional group is present? No. Multiple bond is present? No. Substitution is present? No. Completed. Then number of carbons? Only one. So meth. And only single bonds N. Actually for naming, first substitutions, no substitutions. Next number of carbons, meth. Next bond type, only single bonds, N. Next functional group, no functional group, leave it. Now come to the second one. What is this compound name? Dot is nothing but bond. Sometimes dots are not given. No problem. Both given like this. Now what is this compound name? Is there any functional group? No function, no COOH, no SO3H, no CO, that is no anhydride, no ester, no acyl halide, no amide, no CN is nitride, no aldehyde, no ketone, no alcohol, no amines. No functional group is present. Any multiple bond? No multiple bonds. Okay, next one. Third one. Substitution. There is no substitution because there is straight chain is there. There is no substitution. Then first, what is the order for writing the name? First substitution. Next number of carbons. Next bond type. Last one functional group. Okay. So there is no substitutions. No need. Next number of carbons. How many carbons present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 means hex. Okay. Bond type. What type of bond is there? Only single bond. So ene. No functional group. So hex ene. This is also writing like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a skeletal form. Skeletal form of hexane. Okay, Nana? Right. Once come to the third one. CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. What is this compound name? Very simple, Nana. Any functional group? No. Any multiple bond? No. Any substitution? Yes, substitution is present because there is no straight chain. One CH3 group is hanging here. It is very clear because 1, 2, 3, 4. These four carbons like a thread, but this is not in a thread. Okay, it is hanging. So this is a substitution. Based on this substitution, give the numbering. And rule is lowest sum rule. Lowest sum rule means that substitution must be give the lowest numbering. There is two possibilities. From this side, what is the numbering it is? 1, 2, 3. Means this one is attached to the third carbon. From that side, 1, 2. This one is attached to the second carbon from that side. So which is the correct one? This is the correct one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sir. Numbering completed. First, identify the functional groups, multiple bond substitution. After that completed, give the lowest numbering. After numbering completed, give the name. Means in Telugu, we know that after completed, we are కట్టేసిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తాం? బార్ సాల్వ్ చేయడం. Okay, right. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Nana, how to write the first substitution? Substitution is there. Yes, one substitution is there. Round up the substitutions. Okay, in which carbon? For which carbon it is attached? For second carbon. So mention that number 2. What is this one? CH3 means only one carbon. 2 methyl. This is the substitution. Okay, next. Number of carbons. Number of carbon means not include this one. This is the main chain and also long chain. This is the main chain and long chain. In that long chain, how many carbons are present? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons are present. 4 carbons means bute. And what type of bonds you observed here? Only single bonds. So N. And last one, functional group. There is no functional group. This is the name of this compound. Okay, right. Fourth one. Of course, this one you can write in another way. 1, 2, 3, 4. These two are same, and also these two also same. These three are same. Here giving numbering like this. This is first carbon, this is second carbon, this is third carbon, this is carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon is taken as substitution. Here this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon is taken as, this here one carbon is present. This carbon is taken as substitution. These three compounds name same. These three are same compounds. Okay, next fourth one. Right. This is the given compound. How can you write the name of this compound? Okay. Is there any functional group? No functional group. Is there any multiple bond? No multiple bond. Is there any substitution? As it is very clear, one substitution is present. One substitution is present. Okay. Based on this one, give the numbering of this compound. And what you have to follow? Lowest numbering rule or lowest sum rule we have to follow. From this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. This substitution is attached to the fourth carbon. From this side, now come to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both sides same. So no problem. Now give the numbering. I think better to write the number on top because here down numbers also present. That's why write top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and also this is the long chain. This is the long chain. And also long chain contains how many carbons? 7 carbons. Right. Now how to write that? First write the substitution. Substitution is attached to which carbon? Fourth carbon. So 4 methyl. Substitution completed. Next. Number of carbons. How many carbons present in the long chain? 7 carbons. So hept And what is the bond type? Bond type is only single bonds. So N. And what is the functional group? There is no functional group. This is the name of this compound. And write the skeletal structure of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the skeletal structure of this compound. Okay. Next one. Fifth one. What is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? Sir, is there any functional group? No. Any multiple bond? No. Any substitution? Yes. Two substitutions are present. This is one substitution. This is another substitution. And what is the long chain here? This is the long chain. It is very clear. It is very clear. Okay, Nana? Right. And give the name substitutions. First give the numbering. Sorry, 1, 2, second position, Nana. This one, 1, 2. This is also in second position. So numbering give from any side, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in second position, one methyl group. In fourth position, another methyl group is present. Then how can you write the name of this type of compounds? Very important. Listen carefully. First substitutions now. So two substitutions are there and two substitutions are same substitutions are present. So what is the numbering of those substitutions? 2 and 4. 2, 4 hyphen. These two are same. That's why I write di means 2. 2, 4 di methyl. This part is most important because so many members, so many students, we didn't write this one di. Okay, right. This is important. Must be write the how many and write the positions also. If the substitutions are same, 2, 4 dimethyl substitutions completed. Next number of carbons 5 means pent, and all are single bonds and no functional groups. Okay, this is first model, Anna. First model. Okay. So, right, today class is completed. Today I will send some IUPAC structures to you and write the names. Those are the homework for you. Okay, thank you very much.